It's Friday the 31st of March and welcome to From the South. Bolivia's foreign minister said on Friday that he will travel to Geneva to file complaints in 2 international courts denouncing Chile's alleged human rights violations after 9 Bolivian citizens were arrested by Chilean authorities. Ecuador prepares for a weekend runoff election where voters will choose between continuing a decade of leftist rule or shifting towards the right wing under former banker Guillermo Lasso, who has promised to bring drastic changes to the country and reverse the legacy of President Rafael Correa. Hundreds of workers took to the streets of Buenos Aires in protest against President Mauricio Macri's free trade policies. The march is directly connected to the union workers' strike, which has seen thousands of workers take part. Thousands in northwestern Peru are struggling to recover from ongoing deadly flooding after the Piura River overflowed earlier this week. Although the Peruvian government has declared a state of emergency, little has been done to console residents scraping for food and water. And as Peru continues to struggle, Cuba prepared on Friday to send a brigade of doctors to the Andean nation as major flooding continues. Cuban Health Minister Roberto Morales saw off the team of 23 doctors that will focus on the battered Piura region. Over 90 people have been killed and it's left over 800,000 displaced. A bomb apparently targeting a mosque in Pakistan's northwestern city of Parachinar killed at least 22 people on Friday, wounding 70 others. The attack was claimed by the Pakistani Taliban militant group and targeted Shia Muslims. The International Organization for Migration says up to 10,000 migrants stranded in Libya will be flown back to their home countries this year. The organization is one of the few programs available to the European Union to tackle migration inside lawless Libya. South Korean former President Park Geun-hye was arrested early Friday after a court approved the request from prosecutors, raising a possibility for her to serve jail term over corruption allegations. The country has seen months of massive protests in the capital to demand justice. Palestinians are calling for international sanctions against Israel, following the approval of the first new West Bank settlement in 20 years. Israel's cabinet held a unanimous vote in favor of construction of the new settlement in an area called Emek Shiloh. The result of the vote was announced in a government statement. Syrian government forces have retaken areas near Hama that fell under control by militants in recent days. Several villages were taken over by militants as the Syrian army was occupied battling Islamic State group militants in East Aleppo. Following the liberation of Defir Hafer, the government sent reinforcements to the front in northern Hama. More on these and other stories on our website telesurtv.net/English.